Hi guys, what is up and welcome to a new series. Yes, a new series where I'm going to be building a town because I want to start a Let's Build because I really do enjoy building. It's my favourite thing to do in Minecraft, and I do play quite a lot of Minecraft, and I would like to think I was quite good, but I guess the series will prove. Look at that, and now you just see me building the structure of the first building, which is going to be a general trader, I guess, which you'll see how the tradery bit comes into the actual building towards the end of the video when I do the interior. But from the outside, I guess you can't really tell, but I will be changing it at some point. This is just the main structure and the main core of the interior of the building. Now, this footage is sped up just because you don't want to see raw footage of me just building. That would take ages. It took me 20 minutes to build this, which is quite a long time, I guess. Well, no, it took me less than 20 minutes to build this, but to find the area I wanted to build in and etc, etc, it did take me around about 20 minutes. So the footage altogether is 20 minutes, but actually just over 7 minutes, I think. Yes, it's around 7 minutes, but now as you can see me building it here, I'm building a town because I wanted to build something that was bigger than a city, wait no, smaller than a city but bigger than a village. So a town is the perfect thing to do, well, to build when that's the criteria I was going for. I'm just adding the roof here now. I was going to make that part of the front a balcony, but I decided to change it out in the end to a peak roof that then led round to a rounded roof, which is what I was doing at the sides there. So building the peak roof, then I'll go around and build the rounded roof. I do build quite a lot of roofs like this. I would say it's definitely in smaller buildings rather than larger ones, because I don't really know, I think it's hard to put roofs on larger buildings because if you do it peaked like I've done at the front, the peak will go too high. If you do it rounded, I don't know, I just think it looks stupid. So I generally don't build very big buildings, but you can probably tell already. I might have it in the title, it'll probably be in the description, or you might be able to just infer from what I'm building right here. This is medieval, well, meant to be medieval style of building. As you can see there, I spent about a minute trying to find out how to set the time. Turns out I was typing the command wrong. Obviously, it's time set, not set time. I also can't spell help, which isn't helpful. There we go. Congratulations to me. So, as I come to the halfway mark in the video, you can see I've just about finished the roof. I'm doing the last, I guess you could call it, band or set of stairs that lead up to finishing the roof. I will be using stairs on all of the roofs, I guess, because I think it gives it more of a sharper look than if you use just the block. But I guess if you're building quite big, you could just use the block, and I know it does still look good if you do so. So moving on to the interior now, after I've added the door. So there's the door added. Now pretty much need to move on to the interior. Now you'll see I add wooden beams. I'm not quite sure if I add them right here. Yep, as you can see. Wait, no, yep. Yeah, I'm adding wooden beams here. So I broke a block I wasn't meant to do, and after I decided to fix that, but I've never quite used wooden beams in the way I use them right here, where I've done them from the inside, and I mainly did that because I felt like if I put windows all the way around, it would let too much light in, it would look quite modern. But if I put blocks at the side to make the windows smaller, I don't know, I just didn't think that would look very good. So I'm happy with what I managed to bring forward with in relation to where I put the windows. So I'm happy with that right there. So yeah, that's all good. You might notice I'm playing in 1.6.4, and that's why when I go to grab the glass panes in a second, there isn't any coloured glass panes. Not that I would have used coloured glass panes, but I just thought I'd say, yeah, I am playing the game in 1.6.4, and that's because if I do go to build a city or anything that might be of a larger scale, I would quite like to use, I don't know, maybe wall edit. I'm just trying out what I would like to use as the floor. I settled for birchwood planks right there because I think they have quite a subtle tone and kind of calm down the house. I don't know, I guess so. Kind of what I thought. I was going to go with the stone there, but I don't really know if I like the stone in this texture pack for buildings. Now I'm using the Ovo's Rustic Redemption texture pack because I thought that gave off a not so much cartoony, but a sort of I'm not quite sure. It kind of has garish colours along, and still manages to stick to the medieval theme, which is exactly what I wanted. So I've used this texture pack. I could switch out, I guess, at some point. I don't know, to maybe LB Photorealism or Chroma Hills. They're probably my 3 favourite texture packs when it comes to building. Then any other time I probably would say I use Faithful. I don't quite know why I use Faithful, because if you know what Faithful it is basically a refined version of the default texture pack, and I really don't like the default texture pack. So as you can see, I've added in that kind of bit, so when you go into the very front of what is coming to be the trader or shop, it's kind of like a counter where you can buy things. So that's pretty much the trader finished. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the video, guys. Leave a like.